In this short video, you will see how to achieve the most heat when burning hardwood in the hybrid HMF furnaces. The Napoleon Hybrid Furnace will provide the best heat when you burn wood that has no more than 18% moisture content. Wood cut or split to approximately 4 inches across the ends will dry best. Wood that has been dried for 2 seasons will be less than 18% when properly stored. You can see it is dry by looking on the ends for cracks, but it is best to measure with a moisture meter. Some chimney systems are susceptible to downdraft issues. These issues can be identified by putting your hand in front of the door to feel for cold air coming down your chimney. If there is a downdraft situation, you may notice small amounts of smoke coming out through the door area during initial startup. To overcome this effect, you must start your appliance by having a very hot flash fire. This flash fire should be made with newspaper and small dry kindling. Having the bypass damper fully open at this point in time allows the exhaust gases to go directly up the chimney instead of being slowed down by the baffle system. Before you place your newspaper and kindling, place one medium-sized log in the center of the firebox, pointing front to back. Next, place loosely crumpled newspaper around and above the log, followed by kindling on top. Now you can light your fire with a lighter or match. Keep in mind that the bypass damper should still remain in its open position at this point in time. You can now engage the first stage of the 2-stage latch. This will allow the additional combustion air to be supplied to the flash fire, assisting in overcoming any downdraft issues. Once flames subside, the remaining fuel can be broken up and raked into a coal bed 1 to 2 inches deep across the entire firebox bottom. This will prepare the appliance for additional fuel to be added. Here you see a large pile of dry wood that can fit into the firebox. This will be approximately 80 to 110 pounds, depending on if you have an HMF 150 or HMF 200 model. Once the coal bed is established, the firebox should be completely filled as close to the upper secondary air tubes as is physically possible. Note that the wood should be laid lengthwise, from the front of the firebox to the rear, north to south. Once the firebox is full, the addition of fuel should not occur until the current load of wood has burnt back down to the shallow coal bed with which you began. Remember, we said that 4-inch pieces will dry better. It also burns better. Pieces of hardwood no larger than 4 inches allows you to put in more wood into the firebox. This gives you more weight of wood and provides longer burns. Notice how the loading goes all the way to the baffles and is piled north to south, with ends showing. Once the fire has been established, you can once again engage the first stage of the 2-stage latch. Once proper draft has been established, the second stage of the door latch can be engaged. Once the door is completely closed, you will see the flame die down due to the combustion air being reduced. This is normal operation that helps obtain the efficiencies that the appliance was designed to achieve. Allow the appliance to maintain its draft prior to closing the bypass damper. Once closed, it will allow the exhaust gases to move around the baffles and through the heat exchangers to allow efficient heat transfer into your duct system. By following these instructions, you ensure optimal performance and efficiency for your HMF furnace.